And then you get it to work. I guess I don't really have much choice.
And I stay true to the beat, yeah. Rapping like I came from the streets, nah. Rapping like I want something, yeah. Rapping all about my beliefs, yeah. Rapping like you can't stop me, nah. Everybody knows what I need, yeah. Hurts every time that I see, yeah. Need a couple last minutes sleep, yeah. I'ma get big, I'ma be lit. Y'all gonna hear about what I did. I'ma get huge, I'ma be rich. Cause I feel the void like I'm filling up a niche. And I'm never gonna give up. Hit 'em with a little bit of switch up. Never gonna be able to predict us. Gonna be the one with the hits, bro, get lit. Go on and hate me, because I'm better than you. Go on and hate me, because I'm making my move. Go on and hate me, because I know what to do.
6 by 6. We need a curve. Angle. Guidelines. 6 by 6. That's too wide. Surprised that worked. Alright, so you.
I want it all, so I'll get it one day. I will not fall till I've made it on stage. Won't stop it all till I've got it a name. I will stand tall and face all in my way.
Why are you on?
I want it all, so I'll get it one day. I will not fall till I've made it on stage. Won't stop it all till I've got it a name. I will stand tall and face all in my way.
It's interesting. It'll go here, but there, no.
I opened up my eyes to the world. I opened up my mind to it now. I opened up my heart to a girl, and hope she doesn't tear it all down. And like a little strand of her hair, a piece of her will always be found on my pillow in the shirts that I wear. Her laugh was always my favorite sound. You know I always loved all the ways you made me feel. There's nothing that compares. Every day it felt so real. I couldn't get enough. You're the one whose time I'd steal. You showed me how to love, how to open up and deal. Yeah. You used to call my place home, 'cause we never felt alone. You're the only one I want. That's the only thing I know. You used to call my place home, 'cause we never felt alone. You're the only one I want. That's the only thing I know. Sometimes I don't wanna wake up. I stay in bed for the day, yeah. I think about where you lay, yeah. And the nights that we stay, yeah. All the things that you say to me. All the times that you'd come over to stay with me. All the problems that you said were okay with me. All the problems that you had went away with me. And when I'm feeling down and I'm out, I think about the words out your mouth. You always said that we'd be okay, that we could make it another day. Well, tell me, baby, how'd that work out? I feel like I lost you in a
feels like it might be a bit close.
I feel like we just let ourselves down. You used to call my place.
Really only one way to find out, but
Never felt alone. You're the only one I want. That's the only thing I know. You used to call my place home. 'Cause we never felt alone. You're the only one I want. That's the only thing I know.
you go bye-bye. Curve it up.
It's hard, I've been scarred from out fighting. Waking up, stomach is starved.
And fine.
6 a.m. life isn't hard. I keep
I think it's gonna slow it down, but that might be okay.
Keep trying. Sun's coming up and the glare is so blinded. I'm sick of hearing and seeing all of the people whining. You want something good, then you better go put the time in. You get what you pay for, and time is money. We climbing. It's prime time, it's my time, I got it. I'll be just fine, my mind, you can't stop it. Give me a vine to climb.
Well, it's not connected still as you.
Take a deep breath and head towards the darkness. The light at the end wasn't put there by no novice. My hand I extend, so welcome to my office. No time to repent, we're building and not stopping.
We're thinking we may be down here.
And we gon' make it out this hole. And ain't nobody stopping us, no. So watch me as I go, watch me as I go.
We'll just leave that there for now.
Take it slow. And we gon' make it out this hole. And ain't nobody stopping us, no. So watch
And
me
the
as
other
I
ones
go,
are connected.
watch me as I grow, yeah, I'm the fucking show.
Either that or I think maybe we bring that down here. They have a nice one. Where's that sunken station?
I'm gonna rule this world one day. Y'all finna know the name. I'm spitting game to the people who decide our fate. I'll make a name in history, be one of the greats. I've got the traits that you need to get past the gates. Man, I don't wait, I exceed every single day. A different breed, yeah, I put it on display. Got all I need,
Okay.
and it's up inside my brain. I will
No, I don't want
succeed,
that one.
'cause I tell myself that every day. Y'all will concede and remember the
Elevated
name. Shout
over
out to
road.
Fort Minor, 'cause it's 50% pain, but that 5% of pleasure's why I'm still in the game. And I exceed every measure by hard work, I'll explain. It's early mornings and late nights. It's fight and sleep, that's the hardest fight. But when you sleep, someone's passing by. You better try harder and fight smarter to go farther. Become your own monster, call a self-starter.
Oh, that okay. I see.
Make it out this hole. And ain't nobody stopping
If I
us,
do
no.
that,
So watch me as I go, watch me
grab
as
my
I grow.
road.
We ain't gonna take it slow. And we gon' make it out this hole. And ain't nobody stopping us.
No anarchy? Oh, I need anarchy. Oh, I guess I'd need anarchy for that, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm the fucking show.
Give me all my guidelines and thingies back. 20. I was gonna say, and can I really? If I could, that'd be awesome.
I am not one one to give second chances. You only got one life, take advantage. No, I will not sit by, I demand it. You cannot stop my drive, I command it.
Where did that?
I just wanna make it right. I always put up a fight. I will never
So I
lose
could
my
go underneath
sight.
it again, couldn't I?
Need you by my
That's
side.
crazy.
I have nothing else to hide. I've got it wrong and got it right. I've told the truth, I've told some lies. I live some days
Alright,
and
so let's
others
see.
die. If I want it, then I'll get it somehow. Want it, then I'll get it, no doubt. 'Cause I will never let me down. No, I will never let me down.
Let's see, is that the same height? I don't think that's the same height, is it? Will you match? Do you match?
I am never stopping now, I am never slowing down. I had a taste, it's in my mouth, and now I wanna take that crown. I will fight for everything, I will fight to reach my dreams. I will die or I'll succeed, to me this life means everything. You want it, then go capture it. Need it, then get
Oh, you
after
won't
it.
give me that
Because
because
you're
no doesn't
passionate, 'cause
exist, eh?
talent's just
Is that
the
what you're trying to tell me?
I'm sick of being average, I just want a better status. I don't sit back, I attack it, and I'll work until I have it, yeah. If I want it, then I'll get it somehow. Want it, then I'll get it, no doubt.
Alright, let's see. I got a feeling like it's 9. So let's try this here. Although it says 12. Interesting. Must just be the terrain then. Must be the terrain. Although this should all be flat, so... Of course. I'd put it on like the one section that has a hill. Yep. Oh, that's awesome. Where I could just lose my mind, where I could just go unwind. Okay, well, we'll just adjust it to the height then. Using our old eyeballs. I think I'll be just fine. It's broken by design. That looks good. If it's triggering anyone in chat, let me know. And I don't really think that counts. I'm married to the beat right now. Just gonna curve on you. I'm drowning in the bass right now. I listen like a drug I found. What are you lining up to though? And I hate the time just keeps. Is that 180? Pretty close. I wish that I knew what I was doing, and I hope that I keep my mind so loose. And now I lay awake. Sometimes I never feel like I could take a break. I don't know why this world just wants to make me wait. Yeah, so that's what it was doing. It wouldn't let me. I kept trying to hit Control H, but it wouldn't let me select the height of the station for some reason. Which should let me. I fell in love with sounds, and I don't really think that counts. Not too worried about the right now. I'm feeling lost, not found. I'm drowning in the bass right now. I listen like a drug I found. Addicted to the plug right now. And I can feel your pain now. I never got the chance to explain how nothing ever quite feels the same now. I wish that I could just forget your name now. Bye bye. Yeah. Alright, page down. Yeah.
I said, what's up, y'all gonna step up,
Straight,
step up.
yes,
I'm the
please.
best as they come, call me blessed, I'm the one. Spitting raps like the sun, fire blast down my tongue. Staying forever young, if you play me, you're done. Look out, I'm about to make it, I ain't faking what was breaking. And these fans have all been waiting patiently to see me take it. I think that it's time to snake it, call me Drake, the charts I'm taking in. I make all of these statements cause my mind's never complacent, yeah. Lately I've been on some different shit. I'm making beats, filling seats, man, it's
Is that a
fucking
decent
lit.
angle?
And I proceed with my degree in making fire hits. I think I got just what you need, girl, try a sip. She drank the Kool-Aid, I can see it on your lips. She wanna party with the best, yeah, grab a fit. I'm tripping hard on this beat, man, my mind's lit. Back and forth from what I want and what I'm gonna get. Keep my head down, grind
Thanks,
up,
game.
moving
That's
on.
exactly what I
Keep my
wanted.
mind clear as I write
Show me that
every
you're gonna put it
song.
underground and
Nothing's
then
off, limits,
stick
no
it to me.
opinions, nothing's wrong. I free my mind every time, try to keep it going. 100 songs in 100 weeks, what the fuck? Yo, how these dudes keep writing? Do they cheat or what? Nah, bitch, we just know how to get what we want. And we're good at what we do, cause it's never enough. I ain't playing anymore, I'ma shut the door, ignore all the fucking hitters, turn them into corpses. So sore from ripping on these vocal cords, they like swords cut deep as my words are born, I'm upset. Cause ain't nobody heard of us yet. A few mil with the first man bet, and we ain't never ever gonna forget. I feel my time with
10 by
blood and
10?
sweat.
Alright,
Shit
maybe
worth
10 by 10.
Y'all give a
Doesn't have to be
man
as
purpose. Y'all
grandiose
heard
as
a
it
man
was,
kill
but
it when
okay.
I'm performing these verses. It'd be a disservice if this music never surfaced to the top of this circus. All this time will be worthless. I'ma be first, bitch. All I do is work, bitch. Party hard, sir, bitch. Then back to the verse, bitch. They gon' need a nurse quick. Put them in a
Let's
hearse.
see, can we get...
Using every word you get heard by this earth, bitch. I love playing this game. I ain't rapping for the fame. Nah, I rap to make a name. To be heard and make a change, yeah. To be heard and make a change. Yeah, I just wanna make a change.
Alright, let's see here. Okay.
I got 'em coming at me all
Grid.
angles. Ever since they heard my music, wanna tangle. I could feel 'em try to grab me by the
45, come
ankles.
on.
I can hear 'em all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money
Yeah, it's
or
fine.
the
I'll take
fame,
that,
no.
I guess.
No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day, yo. Pop, pop, pop a cup of
Why?
shit, fucked up in the bathroom. Got 'em going off and now they listen like
So
a classroom.
stupid.
Gotta top 'em off because I told 'em all they have to. Always popping off the whole squad, gotta pass. Gotta keep your head high through the hate, yo. Gotta make a better life through the pain, yo. Got a chance to do it right, so do your thing, yo.
Oh, you actually are showing me above ground. Why? Why would I want to go above ground? I'm not going up.
Yeah, I feel blessed. Yeah, I feel blessed. Yeah, yeah, I feel blessed. Yeah, I got 'em coming at me all angles. Ever since they heard my music, wanna tangle. I could feel 'em try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear 'em all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change,
Much preferred the
no.
curve a little
I
bit
feel
more here,
blessed, I
but
could do this every day, yo. Living every day like it's my last day cause you have to.
Actually, I would.
Any given day could be your final chance to act. You got only one life, live it right, don't hold back. Do exactly what you like, you gotta fight for your chance. You gotta rest in peace when you pass. You best believe,
let's have you
best
come.
believe I'll be the last dude to ever leave regretting past news. I'll never be holding back. I feel blessed, yeah.
Oh, seriously.
Yeah, I feel blessed. Yeah,
Every damn time.
blessed. Yeah.
No, down. Thank you. See, like, so what did you do it for the first time? Alright, so that looks like it's a bit better. Let's see.
feeling down on your luck, you're tired and stuck, enough is enough, you gotta pick yourself up, cause life gets hard, it might leave scars, could tear you apart if you let it be smart, yeah, you wanna be just like the stars,
create a new line.
Mars, high up and far, cause that's a start,
Really?
All I know is that I love making art, straight to my heart, keep up my guard.
So I've done all of this for nothing.
Yeah, it's hard to have faith when you had a taste of this awful place, and if that's the case, you're sitting there sick and tired of the rat race, the fast pace has you thinking this a bad place, you just wanna blast off into outer space, I get it, trust me, I've been there, just wait,
Yep.
it gets better if you take control of your fate, so stop waiting and get going your own way. Broken dreams and these hopeless teens.
Okay, so is this station useless, or is it my connection?
Are all these broken dreams and these hopeless teens how it's supposed to be?
It's looking like this station.
I'm sick and tired of these broken dreams, these broken teens, sitting down on broken screens. It sucks, cause I really know what hopeless means, but focus seems to stem from the darkest themes. Don't park your dream, get a jump start and dream of everything you thought you ever wanted to be. Then mark your team, together you could be something. Be smart and see that you is all you really need. Yeah, sometimes you gon' feel like you don't know.
What's your issue, man?
You gon' feel like it's going slow. Sometimes you gon' wish that it came fast. Sometimes you gon' dwell back on the past. Yeah, I'm here to tell you that it won't last. Your mind's stronger than you think, get past all the things that keep you feeling bad. To pick yourself up and carve your own path. All these broken dreams and these hopeless teens, how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Do none of these lines work?
Are all these broken dreams
Okay.
and these hopeless teens, how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
So that works. So even though you were telling me that this connects, you're saying no go.
Everyone knows parents never home, so that's the spot where everyone goes. Hooking up with girls who never seem to wear enough clothes. Always broken up by cops that tell us all to go home. Save us now. These kids are running from their dreams, never feeling free. We must stop this now. Make it count. This life is nothing but a story. Don't let it be boring. We must never back down. Don't be quiet for the others. Strength that comes in numbers, so we must get loud. It's found. And if we never hit the ground, keep our head up in the clouds, we will make it somehow. Don't stop if you don't stop. If we don't stop, we'll hit the top. We will make it somehow. Don't stop if you don't stop. If we don't stop, we'll hit the top. We will make it somehow. Don't stop if you don't stop. If we don't stop, we'll hit the top. We will make it somehow.
Let's try this one. Alright. This. Does that make it easier on your little brain game? Create a new line. No.
Let's go. Chilling at the beach with a couple girls from high school. Got one for us each, blonde hair and their eyes blue. Growing up in Cali, that's the type you see and ride through. No, I ain't complaining, man, we love that, it's a nice view. Feeling lots of booze.
I see what you're doing here.
On the weekends, 'cause we wanna drink until our brains stop thinking.
I'm not gonna. What up, Jedi? I'm deep in focus right now, man. This is starting to drive me nuts. I'm trying to figure out, dude, how to connect this underground so that I can add this new station down here to the stadium line. Because what we've done is we added a couple trumpets and a little bit of a roundabout down here to start alleviating some of the traffic issues and get going with the rest of the city. But I wanted to tie those train lines in, and oh, it's just been an absolute nightmare, dude. But I've kind of been sort of playing with them through here. Can you see how the trains leave the stadium? Yep. They leave here, but I can't get this inside track to work. But I'm pretty sure it works. So let's grab the stations. Just try to test one here. So it'll create the line, and it'll go to the station. But I can't get it. Well, I've deleted it, so hold on a second here. Oh, right, yeah, it's. Which one are you? Yeah, so it'll go from there to there, but I can't get it to go from here to here. So I'm trying to figure that one out. I think it's just underground right now. I wasn't using enter key, so maybe not already good. That might be. I wasn't having that. The stadium will connect with the new station. I can't get this one over here too. I don't. I have the multi-platform thingy. Like, you should be able to select whichever. Hold on, let's put this back. So I think I want to do. So I think where I was having the issue is this was out on a curve, and I was trying to mesh like two together, right? How we shouldn't do. And I know sometimes if it clips just a little bit, it won't actually show you here, but it won't let you have a line go in there at all. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. What are you doing? Alright, so this should connect. Yeah, if I just select on that line, it's collecting that one, so that's good. That's a long line. That connects now. I try. See, no anarchy, right? Doesn't look like it's broken from what I can tell. So let's see. That's where I think like it should work, but unless it's this station that doesn't want to let me create more than one line, that could be a thing. Yeah, I should see that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it was probably just this thing. I was starting to get frustrated. It might have just been too tight of an angle. There's no way back to the main station. What do you mean? I missed some? On this line, yeah, I haven't ran this line anywhere yet. It dead ends down here. It's the second line on the other side. It comes around and goes all the way through here. This will probably change at some point. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted that to be able to just sort of go through there. But, either one of these two lines will go to the stadium. They'll just be one on their own track. But I wanted to have this so that when we continue anything else sort of down here, we can bring, say, people from this area, because we still have to run it this way. And I was thinking about maybe putting another station here. Eventually, want to get to some depot with some trams and stuff, but I haven't really played with that too much, so sort of been plugging away. I haven't even unpaused it yet. Taking a page out of your books. How long have I been up? 3 hours? 4 hours? Almost 4 hours. Holy cow. Haven't unpaused it yet, and all I've done is highway and trains. I was contemplating tying this into here. Bringing this down, like a roundabout, but I don't like to have too much road that I'm paying for right now, so I think I'm just going to dead end the highway here. But this will be like a future plan. So I still need to finish this. We didn't get that. All I managed to get to was leveling this out, and I still got to do my recording for Snowtopia. Ugh. So how was your day, man? Thanks for stopping by. You no stream today, right? Tomorrow. Do you know why YouTube pauses? Because it's driving me nuts.
I can't lose. I'm a pass through if I have to. Teach them all like a classroom, huh? If I want it, then I get it. Work hard, don't regret it. Yeah, I said it, huh? Head down, I'm focused. You notice, they notice, show this. I'm blowing, keep going, showing. I'm growing, flowing, and coasting. I'm moaning. Work hard, play hard. Let the party start.
Yeah, that's coming up, eh? When are you leaving? I'm not gonna lie, if I had extra means of income and I was in a little bit different of a situation with the whole family, I would totally have loved to have gone to Twitch Berlin. One place I want to do before I die is Amsterdam and a few places through Europe and stuff. Thursday. Nice. And that's what, week and a half? So you'll be back. We're in April, so what's that? You'll be back by like the end of April? Because we're what? Going into the second week, so around there? 20th, okay. Europe is actually pretty pricey of a trip. I was looking at Denmark with a buddy, and it was like $2 grand. I don't even have my passport, so then I'd have to get that stuff and all that. So yeah, I think everything's connected back up. I think I can actually unpause it now. You're not connected to anything. I'm not too worried about that. Check this out. Floating CN train, just ignore that. The cargo hub was originally sitting right here on the corner, so I had to move it back so that I could get it to go underneath without changing the level of those two roads. This was a pain in the butt, but I finally got it. No clipping. Hallelujah. Yeah, I thought I just I'm like I was gonna do a tunnel, but it was like that long, dude, and I'm like, no, that's like a drop off a cliff. So the only other option was to try to figure out how to do one of these layer things. And well, if I'm already sort of playing with layers over here and stuff, might as well keep that kind of theme going. Like I put this entire stadium at the bottom of a hill. Giant stadium at the bottom of a hill just off of a farming area. Like, this city is definitely interesting, that's for sure. Yeah, I got a little, it looked really ugly, so I decided I had to put some rocks and stuff in there. I was gonna take, you know, another page out of your book, just tree the crap out of it, but as we can see, all that pollution's not pretty. But let's go ahead and you're gonna come out. Where did you already come out? There you are. Well, other than his start, that actually seemed to go through there pretty smoothly. Excuse me. Oh, that's what I forgot. Probably should make this. Just don't take that away. Hopefully it'll still fit. I need to get my toll road in there. That's what I forgot. I don't want two-way. She just came down in the summer for a visit. Crap. Just right now in the moment, so we live it. I've been okay, I've been alright. I've been getting down with this girl for a minute. Moving all around with this girl, gonna miss it. Living right now for the memories, let's get it. We know how to have a well, that's awkward. We're drinking all night in the summer when the air's nice. Every day is a new life. We live it so right. Skinny dipping by. Although I guess leaving without paying. I hate the troll roads. I just call them troll roads because I feel like I'm trolling people. It's like, oh, you want to get into the city? Pay up. Oh, you want to leave the city? Pay up. Oh, you want to take this left? Pay up. It's too funny sometimes.
I think back to all the better days when I used to be young and free.
I think it'll be okay.
Remember her like it was yesterday. She was so beautiful to me.
Nope, I need the one-by-one.
Sometimes I'll run away to this time back in history. She reminds me of the summertime, way back in 2003. Hey, she was a cutie in a sundress. I told her I just had to confess.
No, don't take out my rocks, damn it. Which one is that?
And I know we just met. Yeah.
You.
But I heard that love
where's that foliage?
Oh no. Yeah, I wanna take you out on a dance floor, girl. I wanna hear you screaming out for some more, girl. I wanna do something that they call crazy. Call you my baby, my pretty lady. I wanna be with you until we're fucking 80. I wanna watch the sunset with you daily. Keep my baby safe as we live, always chasing.
Excellent.
Hearts racing when I'm with you. I'm just saying back to all the better days when I used to be young and free. I remember her like it was yesterday. She was so beautiful to me. In my mind,
hopefully you enjoy Berlin though, man. Should be interesting. very historical city, like you were saying. So yeah, okay, we'll give it a shot. See how it does. So you're gonna need some pipes. Oh, come on.
Bring it on, girl, work that body here to me. And I know that summer only lasts 3 months. Yeah, yeah. We got the whole world, travel with me, girl. And we'll never stop chasing the sun. That's right. On the run, we ain't done.
You're gonna do a lot of history stuff while I'm there? Yeah. Well, that's just like you and me are kind of the same people. We would do some of the same stupid nerdy things. Like we'd go take pictures of buildings and be like, "Oh my God, this is so cool." Like, I don't know how hard it would be, but I'd want to get to like, I'd want to see some of like Hitler's buildings that are still standing. Like there are underground areas that are like pristine and stuff, but they're obviously been covered up and whatever. But yeah, they're part of Hitler's mega structure for his idea of a rebuilt different capital, like type Berlin thing. I don't know if it was actually Berlin, and I forget what he called it, but trying to remember the documentary I watched on it.
Nothing I do works, and I know that you've been hurt, but I know we've had it worse, yeah, and I don't wanna fake it any more than I have to. Feeling tortured, I grab you, try to snap us both back to when
is that gonna work?
I had you. It just feels like a bad.
I don't know if it's big enough. Let's try one.
I've been stabbed in the back too, so it's over now. It's over now. There's no way we can work it out. Can't work it out. Every word that's coming out your mouth.
I've basically powered this entire area with 4 of these things, and then the power lines. Any tips for managing roads? Well, I am using some mods, but the best kind of advice we could sort of give you would be make sure that their lane use is relatively even, or give them an extra lane where you can. So 2 lanes into the 3. These 2 lanes can turn, and it still has 1 lane that would be able to go straight through. On highways, I'll sometimes do like 4-lane highways because I do have the a mod for that, and then change lanes so that it just kind of gives an extra lane. And then if you have move it, you can actually bend the road. Where is it? Actually, no, I want 1 way. Alright, so you'll have to use some imagination here, but these 2 arrows, if you were to do it on like your highway or whatever, it might give you one that says they can take that weird left. But if you use move it and you just grab your segment and you stretch in either direction and watch the arrow, it'll change, and it'll eliminate the possibility for them to actually use that lane to turn left, and it'll force them to both go into this lane, and then just make sure that whatever you have going into it is an extra lane. So say it's 3-lane, again, 2 lanes into 3, or if it's the 2 lane here into like the medium avenue, those are okay too, 1-to-1s, but trying to keep your spacing of your intersections relatively decent. So like this is probably one of the smallest intersections I have in the city, but it's right around a train station, so I don't think I'm going to be overly too concerned about it. But I try to leave good chunks, about 10 or more in between your intersections, so that if you do have high density or a high volume with your light cycle that the game provides, it can kind of flush it out, keep it sort of going and stuff like that. So I hope that helped. If it didn't, I can try to clarify. But right now I have, how is my traffic? 84. 85. Not bad. And I have a lot of mixed industries and stuff. I have commercials in different spaces. I actually put industrial areas right in the middle of the city. In fact, I smushed two of them together in between two different sections. So we need to add some trams and things and stuff down here, but I gotta get working on a district here. Oh, I gotta go to one time. I think the trains are doing okay though. Well, okay. Apparently they're not stopping for each other. You'd think they would, but alright. That was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a train go through another train. You're building an industries area, so mainly it's going to be heavy traffic. So what do? Give them their own highway access is probably like the best thing I could suggest for that. So let's take a look here. This is my oil industry. What I've done here is run the highway into a traffic circle, put a toll road on either side. I have a cargo station in here so that it will alleviate some of the truck traffic that you create, and most of the trucks that will then travel through your city will be ones that are delivering goods mainly to your commercial areas and things like that. But giving them their own little area, or like I did over here, you just want to make sure that you have lane usage. So here I have a modded road that allows me to use 5 lanes. So I go from 5 lanes into 4 to allow the 2 people to turn here, but if anyone wants to come out here, wants to turn left, then they have their own designated lane to do so. You can also turn it from here, and they still have their flow there. So if you're using mods and things like that, with vanilla, it's a little tricky. It is possible, but that's where you want to make sure that you're leaving space with your intersections. But for industries, man, give them their own highway access, and then use your policies to kind of keep them out of your residential areas and give them alternative access roads. So we see how I have my commercial and business kind of smushed together here, and then the residential's over here. They can still use this road because I haven't set any policies yet, but if I wanted to, I could have this entire section be only for local traffic, forcing any of these vehicles to use this road or go in this direction. There's a few different policies and things like that you can use. All good advice. Cool, man. I try. But I can't really think of anything else, to be honest. One of the biggest things I could say is just don't be afraid to screw up, man. Before you undertake a giant project, no worries, man. Before you undertake like a giant project or doing like anything, I highly suggest a save. Just take a save, boom. That way you're happy with what all progress you've made. You're good with that, and then if you screw up or you say, like me, spend 4 hours doing something, and then you're just not happy with it, reload. Boop. And yes, believe it or not, that's how you get like thousands of hours in this game. Oh, that's 6 hours. Redo it. But no problem, man. Glad to help. Glad to help. Oh, you know it, Jedi. Don't even go there, man. You absolutely know that's how you play this game. That's why it takes us forever to do recordings for YouTube, too. Oh, I can't do this 45-minute video in one shot? Oh, rats. It's insane. It's seeing anywhere like before I did that, there was like 3 or 4 trains. Let's see, how smooth are you? Oh, you're going this way. Cool.